Hey y'all, Bloodwing here. Back to bring some grumpiness to the internet. Can't believe I'm already on Grump of the Week number 5, but here we are. Been another week. It's been fun, but tiring at the same time. A lot going on here at the old Bloodwing household. First I want to give a big thank you to Based Mama, who invited me to a live stream yesterday. I had a lot of fun, and I think everybody else must have too, because we were live for like 2.5 hours, and then for another 3.5 hours we were still talking after the stream was over, behind the scenes. And me, your boy Pat, Bass Mama, Adam and his apple, had a lot of really good conversations. It was very interesting. I wanted to thank her. Felt a little dumb at first, because I'd never been in a live stream. I didn't know what to do. They kept telling me to check my DMs, and I couldn't find the link. After nearly an hour of messing around, I did finally get in there. But I don't feel so bad now, as I've done some checking. And I'm not the only one this is happening to, and you might want to check your own. I'm not receiving my notifications or my DMs. And there's other people, according to the Google Help site, that are having it too. Of course, as always, they're not giving any indication as to they're even aware it's going on, or if they're going to fix it or what. But I'm not even getting the emails, like you get if someone replies to a comment you made or comments on a video you made, or I'm not getting any of those things. And evidently it's affecting my direct messages as well, because I'm not getting those either. So I don't feel nearly as stupid, but still a little bit retarded. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope she has me back. And next time, maybe I won't take so long. But thank you, Mama. Another thing that was kind of stood out to me, I don't know if any of my subscribers watch Suit Yourself. If you don't, you should. Go subscribe. Go do it now. Funny guy. Great videos. And he's been an awful lot of help to me, as I've mentioned before. He had a video this last week of adult babies. This, hands down, has to be the cringiest thing I've ever seen. And it is for real. This is not a joke. It's not a troll. It's not a put on. This is for real. And they even have a brick and mortar store to buy their oversized baby cribs and diapers and, oh my goodness, all kinds of things. It's, you just got to go see it for yourself. Now the main thing that I know some of you, Base Mama mentioned it yesterday, she's excited about it, that I wanted to talk about today was my second channel. If you remember last week, I mentioned I was going to start a second channel. Things are rolling along. I may very well have it up and running with the first episode by the end of the week. The channel's open, but there's no content on it, other than there is a trailer. Just finished making the trailer for it. Please, I'll include the email to send stories, again, down in the description. Send me those stories. I've found some to get started, but it would help me out a lot if you could send me your own. I'd like to have a lot of original content to help maybe not cover what others in this genre are covering. I also hope to have some original stories that I wrote. I have one that's bouncing around in my head. I also have an idea for an ongoing series that'll be a part of it. I used to be a real comic book geek. And some years ago I got an idea for kind of a horror / superhero comic book that I never done anything about, just had the idea, and it's always been there in my head. And I think I'm going to try to change it from comic book form to maybe a serialistic novella form. You know, have a different episode. I'll give you an idea what it's like if you've ever seen the old comic book character of the Spectre in DC Comics, who is, by the way, my hands-down favorite comic book character of all time. Although they kind of ruined him. They overpowered him during the Black Lantern whole storyline. But if they would take him back to his roots, where he's just a merciless, avenging angel on evildoers and criminals, that'll give you somewhat an idea of what the idea I have, the comic that I had thought about, would be. Different, not a complete rip-off of that, but in that genre. So we hope to have some stories of that as well. And speaking of the trailer for that new channel, which is, by the way, is called Papa's Bedtime Stories. The channel's already up, but like I said, there's no content on it other than the trailer. You're welcome to go subscribe, get a head start, tell your friends that like this kind of thing. But I've got a treat for you. I have the trailer done, and I'm going to play it for you now, so sit back and enjoy.
Welcome, kitties.
Okay, so what do you think? Let me know down below. I'd like your input. I'd like to know what you think. The picture didn't turn out as well as I would like, and yes, that's me with some makeup on to at least partially disguise what I look like. I would like to try to remain anonymous. Didn't turn out as well as I'd like because the camera on my laptop stinks, but it'll do until I can do better. But I hope you liked it. I'm going to kind of keep this short today. It's not going to be very long. My wife's had a long day and she's wanting to go to sleep. And I record in the bedroom for peace and quiet. And if she's asleep, I can't record. So I'm going to be compassionate. I'm going to let her go to bed. So I'm going to keep this short. Let me know what you like. Please send me those stories to the email down below for my second channel. And remember, please do try to keep them clean. That's not for me. It's not because I'm a prude, but it's because I made a promise to my 9-year-old grandson that I'd keep it clean so his mom would let him watch it. He wants to watch what his papa does. You can agree with that or not. I made a promise, and I keep my promises to my grandkids as much as I am physically able. So send those stories. Go subscribe to the other channel. If you know people that like the kind of content that I do on this channel, please have them come subscribe. And the second channel does not mean, by the way, that I'll be letting this channel go. At the very worst, I might drop one video a week less. But, to be honest, I've been hitting this pretty hard. I've got nearly 30 videos, and I've only been doing this a month. So I've been hitting it pretty hard. I've been averaging 4 to 5 videos a week. So one video a week less shouldn't hurt. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. I may keep up the same pace. It just depends on what I am physically capable of doing. Won't know until I get it tried, so we'll see. But no, I'm not giving up on this channel whatsoever. This is my passion. And the other one is more a guilty pleasure and less likely to get demonetized by YouTube heroes, so might make a cent or two off of this of the second channel, where I may not off of this one. I don't know. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I'm going to let Mrs. BW go to bed before she comes in here and beats me about the head and shoulders. So that's it for this week. And as always, get out of my yard.